The UK, what's happening in the scene right now? Yo, you lot, what's happening in the scene right now?
Early in the morning,
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with a video. Like, I'm back with an interesting video. Like, again, a lot of these things, you know what, yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, where like there's been a lot of growth over the last week, and that I've had a lot of nice views and a lot of good comments and a lot of good engagement, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everyone, as always. I'll say it every single video, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a humble guy, and I'm real, so you know, it's nice that the community is growing and that, you feel me? So anyway, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, hit the thumbs up, and let's go. So as you can see from the title, yeah, Dutchavelli, his Instagram's been hacked, and some things have been leaked. Now, disclaimer, I don't really care what's been leaked. I say it in my videos, when I do videos on this, when I do topical tea videos, yeah, I do it from a different perspective. Like, I don't really care about the gossip and oh, so-and-so sleeping with so-and-so, and oh, Dutch is with, Bro, I don't care. Dutch is a rapper, he can sleep with whoever he wants. If he's sleeping with the flipping Queen of England, I still don't care, you feel me? So anyway, I ain't into the whole gossip thing, but I want to do a story on this because it's a real issue, like Instagram hacking and things like that. But anyway, so again, if you don't know who Dutchavelli is, for the people in the audience like my mum and them ones there, Dutch is a UK rapper. He's been a rapper for years, actually. Not that many people knew about him before this year or the end of last year, where he kind of burst on the scene. He came out of jail and he kind of jumped on the drill. He jumped on the drill team. Only if you knew what I do for the guys. Hey, banger. Anyway, so he's burst on the scene and he's had his breakthrough. He's had a mad year. He just dropped an album, or is it a mixtape? Is it album or mixtape? One of them. He just dropped a tape anyway, and it's good. It's a good listen, you know. It's decent, real good listen. I like Dutch. I think he's cool. I think he's hard. He gets me gassed. Kind of like Abra, Pop Smoke, that sound, that grizzly, like deep voice. I love that deep voice, that husky kind of croaky voice. So it turns out, yeah, his Instagram's been hacked. And when I say hacked, I don't know if that means some supercomputer nerd has like hacked into it, or he's got his password in it. Someone's either had his phone or had his password and whatever. I'm not too sure. Bro, if you see what's actually leaked, his password literally must have been Dutch1 or something, you know, there was there. Dutchavelli with like the one as the I or something, you know, there was there. Password 123. A couple things have leaked. Some things are kind of hilarious, some things are not. So a video of him leaked of him like with this girl called Amani Williams. Now she's like I don't actually know what she does. She's just a model or something, but either way, she's flames, absolute fire, beautiful girl, model or whatever. They apparently did things together. I don't really care about all that. Like, a rapper sleeping with someone, okay, it's not exactly news, is it? Like, we all do it. We're all animals. We're all humans. Like, we're animals, but humans. You feel me? So anyway. But some of the content I did want to talk about, yeah, was two funny things. So there was a conversation with Steph London that Dutch had, and if you don't know, them two they're siblings in it. So again, for the people in the audience, Dutchavelli and Steph are siblings, brother and sister, and she's obviously a kind of A-list UK artist now. She's a celebrity in her own right, before Dutchavelli was. So the first thing I want to talk about that leaked here is the Steph London and Dutchavelli conversation. Contextually, Dutchavelli's talking about getting Russ on the remix, Russ or Rush, whatever you want to call him. I'm gonna call him Russ for the video. Russ on a remix, and she's basically saying, nah, like, don't bother. Essentially, like, you need bigger people, you need bigger artists. So I'll read it out. She's like, remix, laughing emoji. No. He's like, why not? She goes, he has to sit this one out, start. Nah, these are for big man them, like Miss Fredo, etc. Dutch is like, bro, Russ gets mad views. And she goes, I don't care. So does Baby Shark. You're gonna put them on the remix. It's funny though, because when this leaked, Steph London was like, I've got mad love for us, but in regards to what I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? So respect for you, man. Respect for you for standing by what you said. Like, there's nothing harsh about that. At the end of the day, it's real. If you want certain songs to do mad thing, you want the Mists on there, you want the Fredos on there. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want Russ. Like, obviously Russ is calm. I don't listen to him myself, but he's not. He's kind of, his trajectory's going down a bit more rather than up. So yeah. I mean, a couple other things leaked, like there was a voice note from Dutchavelli to a girl that has got herpes, and now people are saying that he's allegedly got herpes because he says on the voice note, you hear his voice, I'm not going to play it, it's not my business to send, but he's talking about potentially, like, but he's talking about barebacking, like having sex with this girl without no protection, and she's got herpes, this girl has. But anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. Let me just say one thing here. I know 2 or 3 people with herpes in it. I've learned how it works, or I've asked them how it works in terms of like flare-ups and things like that. So just because, I'm just going to say right now, just because Dutchavelli has sex with someone with herpes, it doesn't mean he's got it in it. It all depends on the flare-up and things like that. But anyway, that's not even my business. I ain't going to get into all that. That's his business and all of that. So anyway, the one thing I do want to talk about here is some DMs leaked from him and Drake. And this is kind of funny. So like, people are saying like, like Dutchavelli, like big gangster, big man like Dutchavelli's kind of begging Drake in this DM. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, I'll play it. Let me know what you think.
You already know, man. You already know my family love you, bro. You see how my mom was acting when she found out you followed, man. Not even just my mumsy, cause the whole, my little brother comes to me, he's like, "Rah, Drake follows you." He's like, "Rah," cause that's love, my brother. You already know, man. Bro, just keep being you, bro. You get me? There's not even no constructive criticism I can give you apart from keep being you, bro.
So yeah, me personally, listen, Drake is Drake at the end of the day. Like, just because a man's showing love and saying like, you know, like, oh, I can't believe you followed me and that, like, that's not really begging it. At the end of the day, Drake is probably the biggest artist of our generation in terms of the impact he has on society, the impact he has on the culture. I'm not saying he's the best, I'm not saying he's the richest, none of that, but he's the biggest. Like, what he does changes the landscape of the game often. You understand? His house is worth like $100 million or something. Like, he's a mad, like, he's a big artist. Anyway, and if you have to remember, Dutchavelli's from just East London, you know what I'm saying? He's just a boy from the hood. So he's burst on the scene. Now you got Drake following you. Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Obviously, it sounds kind of funny because like Dutchavelli's this big guy with a deep voice, and he's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? He's a gangster, you know what I'm saying? But he's just showing love at the end of the day. I do think it's a bit wet, the fact that he was playing Drake in the background though. Like, his voice noting Drake while he's listening to Drake. Like, come on, man, Dutch, you don't need to do that. Like, that's like when people used to like, you would go for like a job interview for Hollister or something. You would come wearing Hollister. Like, nah, man, come on, fam. Nah. It's kind of, obviously, it's kind of funny though, because like people are saying, oh, Drake aired him, this, that, and the other, because like Drake didn't reply for like 3 or 4 months. And listen, Drake's Drake. Drake is a busy guy. He's in Canada, he's in the US, he's over here. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be checking DMs, replying to Dutchavelli, but I mean, he didn't need to air him for that long, and Dutch didn't have to like keep at him and stuff. But it is what it is, man. But listen, let me know what you think. Ultimately, people, listen, I want to round this up with like a lesson, shall we say? Like, be careful with your password and your your security systems of your social media. People have tried to hack me twice. People are like constantly trying to get into my Instagram. It's weird, man. I don't know what they're trying to do. I really hope it doesn't happen, because that shit could get scary. But at the end of the day, just make sure that your security system's like patterned and things like that, because this is peak now. Like, this is embarrassing. Like, he could allegedly has herpes and now the world knows it, or he's now begging Drake and the world knows it, and he slept with Imani Williams and the world knows it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing, people don't value, like, I value privacy, but the world doesn't. The world wants to know the intricacies. So listen, just be careful, man, and yeah, look out for yourselves, innit? But I appreciate you sticking by the video as always, you lot, my topical juice heads, my juice heads, and we will be back. You know what, we might even be back today, you know. The role I'm on, the motivation, the consistency I'm on, we might even be back in a couple hours, you feel me? So anyway, peace, love, and all of that.